Canada's gateway to Asia. Right now, nothing is moving.
That's a big pile of exports that are coming in by rail that aren't able to get out into containers and be returned to the port. And then over here on my right, we've got some import goods that are left from the shipments that have just finished coming in.
Companies that manage the movement of goods are stressed.
Well, our rule of thumb for port disruptions in Vancouver is typically that for every day the port operations are down, it takes us about a week to recover afterwards.
7,400 longshore workers at 30 ports went on strike on Canada Day. It's feared a long dispute could have a devastating impact on the country's supply chain.
The Port of Vancouver is what I call Canada's 800-pound gorilla in terms of ports. It handles about 43% of the total port volume in Canada.
The BC Maritime Employers Association says already the strike has disrupted $4.6 billion worth of cargo. The workers want higher wages as well as provisions against contracting out and job automation. But since Monday, talks have stalled. Business groups want the federal government to intervene with back-to-work legislation.
We believe fundamentally that the best deals are always found at the bargaining table, and we will keep putting a lot of pressure on all parties to find that solution.
Ottawa does have other options.
They could legislate a cooling off period. They could mandate a period of mediation, voluntary mediation.
We bring in things by less than container load, so we're sharing our containers with a number of other manufacturers.
Meanwhile, the strike's effects continue to escalate.
Once we get past that 30-day cycle of an ocean container from Asia to North America, that's when we start getting into the scary cost mode for small and mid-sized manufacturers. 30 days, wheels come off the wagon.
For these businesses, the longer the strike goes on, the more serious the impact. Belle Puri, CBC News, Vancouver.